Hey, check, 1, 2, center vocal, 1, 2, hey, yes, good.
Let's go down. The atmosphere is warm, with wisps of excitement buzzing about. American indie and alternative rock songs hum in the background. Looking around, you can see everyone mouthing the lyrics at some point in time. The stage is dark, but the air is light with laughter. People are sloshing their drinks in the air of sweat and new t-shirts. We expect this to be at one of the 11 House of Blues venues in America, or the Theater of the Living Arts in Philadelphia, or even the Sinclair in the Cambridge-Boston area. But these large listeners of indie rock music waited anxiously to hear the Front Bottoms on Thursday, February 18th. Not in any of these venues at all, but in the heart of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Seeing this band perform here seems a bit off, right? Maybe that's because since the 1980s, indie music has pretty much stayed as a microcosm of music in the United States and the United Kingdom. Indie rock came out of alternative rock, garage rock, post-punk, new wave, and folk rock music, and even has over 10 subgenres within it. It is also defined with a do-it-yourself structure that doesn't restrict artists to following a certain pattern in music. Marissa Lara, an American student studying in Amsterdam, discusses whether or not she believes indie rock bands like the Front Bottoms are relatable in places that they don't originate in.
I think so. I definitely, with this type of atmosphere, I definitely think it is, but at first I wasn't expecting it, but now that I've lived here, I'm like, okay, that kind of fits. I think just the very, it's very raw, and they are who they are, and I think in Amsterdam you really can do that, and I just think that they're very unique, and I think you can fit in Amsterdam.
Indie music used to be more associated with alternative rock, but it split in the 90s when American bands like Pearl Jam and the Soundgarden and British bands like Blur and Oasis became mainstream. Indie rock remained as the music that was still underground. The Front Bottoms, for the most part, are still unknown even to those in the States. So why is there a significant following in Amsterdam? For the Front Bottoms, most of their fans did not just happen upon their music. They did not stumble into a house show that they played like indie bands did in the 1980s. Social media, specifically Spotify and Tumblr, have introduced smaller, more independent bands to a much larger crowd. And now, like the Front Bottoms, the garage bands of small towns in New Jersey have hope.
Well, I guess there's this game, and the song from Bottoms is in the game, so that's why I thought it was awesome. So.
Dutch resident Matthias Vernesto found this band not at a house show or a college party like how indie rock started, but through social media.
Spotify, it's a great band. It's alternative music, so it's not regular, but I think it's very different from normal. It looks a little bit like modern baseball, a little bit, but it's a bit weird. So I like that. And all the songs are they've got something special. It's catchy. So yeah.
Marie Duncan of Germany followed a similar pattern, finding them through her American and British friends on a popular blogging site.
I think it was people that I followed on Tumblr, American and British, I guess. They were posting about them, and then I got interested, and I listened to a song on YouTube, and I got into them. It's all these bands are connected somehow, so once you like one of these bands, they kind of get into all of them. Yeah.
And as social media continues to grow, we're more likely to see more and more indie rock music in Amsterdam and other European cities. For Castlewell Today, this is Lindsey Buttel.